to license it.
Meep, meep.
Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Matchbox Makeovers. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is a 1:64 scale Matchbox 1968 Ford Mustang GT California Special. It debuted in the 2011 Heritage Classics series as number MB812. And from that 2011 Heritage Classics card we read, what better way to show up to the National Surf Championships than in your 68 Ford Mustang GT CS, with its unmistakable Thunderbird taillights, fiberglass side scoops, and unique body stripes. There's no doubt where this pony's from or who he's cheering for. California all the way, baby. It's a nice looking car. Hard not to like a Mustang. I'm going to break this one down and strip the paint and give it a color change and a new decal motif as well as a wheel swap. So grab a coffee and catch a wave with me. Surf's up. It's less than 2 weeks away now to the 1-year anniversary of my YouTube channel, and I have invited all of my friends to join in with me in an all Porsche, all giveaway invitational. There's been an absolutely awesome response so far. I'm quite humbled by that, and it's not too late for you to join in. The theme is Porsche, any scale, any model. Do a restoration, customize it, gas land it. You just have to give it away to somebody when you're all done. That's what I like to do with each one of my finished cars. Check out my promo videos on this same YouTube channel to get more information. Upload date is March 13th. The little Mustang has come apart nicely, and I am just having a quick look over all of the parts now that it's broken down. I include every step in my videos. In case you're new to the hobby and you wonder what the process is, here I've just applied a drop of glue to each one of these posts, and I'm drilling them out in preparation to receive a small 256 screw that I apply right here in a test fit. That's what I'll use to hold it all back together at reassembly time, and I will leave it in during the paint stripping and the repainting so that nothing gums up these little holes. Please be aware of all the safety equipment that's available to you and make good use of those. I'll show you a couple of pics of the GT CS along the way in this video. I dip my cars into the paint stripping gel and then take them out and place them in this little dollar store box so I can close the lid and keep the fumes in. And generally it's an hour or so, but in this case I left it overnight. Patience is one of the things to learn in this hobby. Don't rush it, and the longer you leave it in the paint stripping, look at that, comes off like zombie skin with no resistance at all. It was mid-February 1968 that the California Ford dealers began to market a factory-built limited edition Mustang called the GT CS, or the California Special. The hope was for a targeted production run of 5,000, however only 4,118 were made, including 251 units that were remarketed in Denver, Colorado, and called High Country Special 68. Production ran only for 5.5 months, from mid-February 68 to early August 68. Today, classic car collectors consider these cars to be very desirable, and you can see why. It's got the classic Mustang lines, and they added a couple of special features to these. Now I've been handling the bare metal with bare hands, and that means that you must degrease the casting body before any primer or paint goes on, just to take away the natural oils and fingerprints. Because the California Special was a customized version of the Mustang, I've customized mine, and I've changed the pinstripes from the side doors and front quarter panels to the hood and the roof and the trunk. So I taped those off before I applied this nice kind of a transparent spray on here. It's given me a very nice effect that I like. And now you see the silver underneath, because when I apply the decals, I want that to show through, and it will. The marketing theme for this limited edition was California Made It Happen, which was a variation on Mustang's national marketing theme and commercial jingle, Only Mustang Makes It Happen. This was all in response to the new pony car competition for the upcoming '68 model year from the Camaro, Firebird, Javelin, and even from Ford's Torino and Mercury Cougar. The state of California alone was responsible for the sales of 20% of all Mustangs and Thunderbirds in the country, which gave the regional directors there the clout to ask for and market their own Mustang. The objective was to make the Mustangs sold in California unique and to look custom-made, thus differentiating them from the standard models available elsewhere. I often take a little bit of time at this stage and give the plastic windshield a buffing up using various grits of finer and finer wet dry sandpaper, in this case just 1500 and 2500, and I buff it up, and then I finish the application with a dip into this clear floor polish called Pledge Revive It, and that gives it some durability and a nice shine as well. That was a great discovery by some hobbyist who came along long before I did, and I like to pass that tip on to you. I made some very simple racing stripe decals to go on this area that had been masked off and now unmasked. And so I dipped them into some warm water and let them sit for no more than 30 seconds before applying them. And now I have to just position it carefully with a toothpick. The hardest thing on these 3-part pinstripes is to get them all lined up, front, center, and back just right, and I did pretty well. This is a decal set solution that I brush on now, and what it does is actually melt down the decal to contour to the lines of the car. In this case, there's some hood scoops in there, as well as the angles of the edges, front and back. And you'll see the world's smallest pony on the front and a GT insignia on the rear stripe. Special features on the Mustang GT CS included fog lights, hood pins, side scoops, pop open gas cap, a rear spoiler deck lid with end caps, and my favorite part are the 1965 Thunderbird taillight panel, non-sequential taillights. They look awesome on this. I highlighted some of those special features when I was detailing the car. It's going back together without any problem at all, and here are those pre-fitted screws front and back, and the wheel swap, and number 81 is finished. Let's take a closer look. It's a beautiful paint shine on that. There's the wheels. They're green light wheels. I put some custom license plates on the front and the back. Detailed the headlights, the door handles. There's that 65 Thunderbird taillight set. A little Citadel Numb oil on the very bottom just to give it an oily appearance. So that's my customized version of the California Special. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it to begin with. It was in very good condition, but I didn't care for the metallic brown. And the black side stripes didn't show up nearly as nicely as these silver and black ones on dark blue. I think it looks absolutely smashing, and if you do too, I'd like you to give this video a thumbs up and become a new subscriber on my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs at the same time as my anniversary. I'd sure appreciate your support. This one goes into a blister pack as a gift to a little boy or girl. Come on back real soon. It's coffee time.